Hey, so today's video is coming from a cafe. Hopefully you can hear me okay. So I've just returned back to Chiang Mai from 4 days away at Om Waters for a retreat that I led with my amazing friend Crystal called the Soul on Fire Retreat. And we went out to a floating retreat center with 10 of us total for this 4 days of magical immersion, diving into our creative vision, self-development, connection, time offline, digital detox, and just really diving into this creative, connective space. And I just wanted to share a few of the insights that have come up for me around the power of immersions and deep connections away from the distractions of our life. So this whole setting of a retreat, the intention of our time out there was really to help people connect more deeply to themselves and connect to each other. And what I always find happens in these settings is that we never can really predict what's going to happen. And there's always we obviously plan the content for a retreat, we plan the logistics, but we can never really plan the magic that's going to happen when you bring people together that have the intention to form bonds. And what I really loved seeing was just after one day together, we had some people that came that knew each other already and some that didn't. And what happened when after just a day together is we were already talking about how this was a 24-hour family. You really, everyone's, no one has phones, there's no Wi-Fi, there's no service out there, so we don't have any technology. We're just with each other in nature, workshopping and playing and doing yoga and practicing movement and dancing and swimming and playing around on these floaty unicorns, and just really diving into also some deep things about ourselves and our core values, our passions, our visions for our ideal lives. And in all of this context, in this container, everyone was able to form this really family type of bond, and it was amazing to see so many people go off in pairs and small groups and one-on-one and just really connect in a deeper way. And I loved, and it just reminded me of the magic of in-person immersions and retreats and collective energy coming together to create something that we couldn't even necessarily have planned for completely. We can create the container and set an intention, but really the magic comes from those people who show up and give everything and just are there to fully immerse and there to be present. And that was one of the other big takeaways I had from this, was the power of presence and the power of being disconnected from technology, disconnected from everyone except for each other. Just 10 people for 4 days in one space. It was amazing. Yeah, and it was almost difficult to come back to a bigger world, coming back to the city, leaving nature, coming back to all the noise and the cars and the chaos. It's really been transformative, at least for me, to remember the power of being disconnected from the real world and connecting back to self, to nature, and to others very deeply. So I'm still in reflection mode from this experience, but I really do feel like we co-created magic, the 10 of us, and that facilitating this was a massive honor, a massive joy. Co-creating this with my partner was incredible, and we've both learned so much about, at least I've learned a lot about facilitating a sacred space for transformation. So anyway, I'm going to be sharing more about that experience and photos and things like that, but just wanted to make a video today to reflect a bit about that experience. And yeah, that's all I got for now.